Homes, we found IQON West villas, and it's spacious. It has a courtyard, home theater, mini rooftop, and balcony. It has so many attached balconies, so that I like the most. तो वी वांटेड समथिंग कि ग्राउंड फ्लोर थोड़ा स्पेशियस हो एंड वहाँ पे हम अपना जो भी इवेंट्स है वो हम वहीं कर सकें. द ड्रीम वाज कमिंग अलाइव इन दैट हाउस. पीपल वांट टू विजिट places, nature, etc. so that they want to again rejuvenate with the nature. So I thought, can we do that on a daily basis? And I wanted to find a home that gives me that. So Ankura Homes was all of that. So a huge difference between other homes and Ankura Homes. Food, better quality air, and then the living. So those are basic necessities. And then the psychological space it gives you, it's like amazing. Hey, hi, this is Chinmoy Roy. I am a product designer in Salesforce. It's been 3 years that I have moved to Salesforce, and it was Salesforce Hyderabad, by the way. So I was living in Delhi since childhood, and I have been to other places for job or for business or leisure. I would say most of the places apart from Hyderabad. But fortunately, when Salesforce said we have to come to office, you have to come to office, move here, I was little dicey there. I said, can we switch my location to Bangalore? But one of my managers said, just visit here and see how the office is, how the place is, and then probably take your decision. So 2 years from now, 2 years back, I came to Hyderabad, and since then I have been loving this place because of the infrastructure, because of all the things that it has offered me so far. So when I visited Hyderabad, I felt in love with the city. I like much of a spacious area, so one of the reasons I love Hyderabad.
হায়দ্রাবাদ অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমার খুব ভালো লাগে. মানে ফার্স্ট টাইম আমি যখন এখানে এসেছি, মানে আমার বিয়ের পরে, মানে ইটস লাইক আ ড্রিম সিটি. মানে ইটস রিয়েলি গুড. একটা মানে বাড়িতে থাকছি বা যেখানে আমরা রেন্টে থাকি, মানে একটা সাইডে স্পেস আছে, হাওয়া বাতাস মানে প্রচুর, পলিউশন কম, ট্রাফিক জ্যাম. I am from West Bengal, so normally কলকাতাতে গেলে প্রচুর ট্রাফিক জ্যাম, মানে মাথা ধরে যাওয়ার মতো. বাট এখানে I am feeling wow, মানে এত বড় শহর বা ট্রাফিক জ্যাম, it's like this. I like this city.
Because the roadways, it's wider than other cities. I would say in terms of real estate, the size is bigger than other cities. So yeah, that's one of the reasons we love this city. It's been 2 years that I have been in Hyderabad, and my home search, it goes back, I would say pre-COVID, but then that was in Delhi. I was searching homes there, but I was not able to find something that really suits my needs and even my family's needs in future. Fortunately, I moved to Hyderabad because of Salesforce. So it's been more than 2 years that I have been here in Salesforce, and I have been in love with the infrastructure so far. And then I thought, why not, just have a look around the real estate infrastructure of Hyderabad is way better than Delhi. So Kolkata or even other cities, because I have been looking for places in all those cities also, and believe me, we were not able to find any which was giving us our own place to live, but again in a gated community with all those community facilities, and away from traffic little bit. I don't want to go to my rooftop and see a big huge tower in front of me. I want to see a uninterrupted sunset view. So that's really precious for me. So those were a few things that helped me decide that we want to live there. 5 साल पहले से ही we were looking for a property, and that time I was in Delhi. We were not able to decide that okay, this is that place where we would like to invest. So we hold that thought for a while until we get something enhances all of our senses. So something like a dream home. And then Hyderabad happened to me, and here I thought, okay, if the real estate is like that, if the infrastructure is like that, the roadways and the overall offices and everything, so I thought let's start that search here in Hyderabad itself. So I'm in Hyderabad since 2 years, so it has to be a family decision. So the house needs to serve purposes for me, my wife, my mom. It has to serve everybody's purpose, and I would say mostly people who spend more time at home. So for example, my mom and my wife, so their decision, their thinking, or their choices were more important than me, because I'll be spending my time in office. Even then, I knew like what sort of places she likes, my mom likes. So we like a place where we can do so many things, and like a studio, maybe like a small garden where we can grow our own vegetables and then eat farm fresh vegetables. So all of those nuances of life, we were thinking if that would happen anytime, we would like love to, that will be a dream come true. So we were looking for places. So there were places in Mokila, there were places in South Hyderabad, but then it was not providing us, maybe the build quality was nice, but then it was not spacious enough. So we wanted something that gives all our needs, that serves all our needs. Eventually we found Ankura Homes. We found IQON West Villas, and it's spacious. It has a courtyard, it has a home theater, it has a mini rooftop, it has open balcony, it has so many attached balconies. So that I like the most. We can watch the sunset, uninterrupted view. So it's green all there. We even have a side yard where they have a small benching. So it's a very classic sort of a monolithic look. So I love that. So we wanted something कि ground floor थोड़ा spacious हो, and वहाँ पे हम अपना जो भी events है वो हम वहीं कर सकें. So it was like that, and one of the reasons we are having our own जो अपना kitchen है, I think we are going to have it on our first floor. तो open kitchen होगा वहाँ पे. So वहाँ पे हवा लगेगा, and we will have our lunch and everything in the open space. We all our dreams, whatever dreams we had, when we sit there and think, it was coming true there. The dream was coming alive in that house.
Yeah, it is really beautiful. মানে আমার তো খুব পছন্দের, আমার থেকেও বেশি মানে মামুনির আরও বেশি পছন্দের ছিল। মানে আমাদের মানে আমরা দুজন ভাবছিলাম যে মানে এটাই ফাইনাল করব নাকি অন্য কোনো নাম্বার ফাইনাল করব, কিন্তু মানে মামুনি মানে বললো না এটাই, মানে অ্যাকচুয়ালি মামুনির সব থেকে বেশি পছন্দ ছিল, এবং আমাদের তো অবশ্যই ছিল। অ্যান্ড দেন আমরা তিনজন ডিসাইড করে মানে ওটাই আর কি ফাইনাল করলাম। অ্যান্ড ইটস রিয়েলি বিউটিফুল, স্পেশালি ওপেন কিচেন, ওপেন ব্যালকনি, অ্যান্ড 3 সাইড স্পেস, মানে গ্রাউন্ড। আমরা নিজেদের মতো মানে ভেজিটেবলস বা মেনি ট্রিজ উই ক্যান প্ল্যান্ট দেয়ার।
The view was also important, right? So for example, specifically when we go to beaches or even the mountains, right? So it's mostly you want to see the sunrise and sunset, and I would say inspiring. So uninterrupted sunset view is something priceless. So in villa number 1 we can have that. You need to have enough space. Me and my wife both are into design, to do design thinking, which requires your mental space requires greenery and nature. So Ankura Homes, the entire area, I think around here it's like 60%, more than 60% it's like reserved for your greenery. So that made us again like, okay, this is where we want to live. I would say 3-4 months of a search, and post that I shortlisted Ankura Homes, and then me, my wife, my mom, we all together went there multiple times. We all agreed that okay, this is the villa that we like the most, and then we took the decision. So for me it's like I am more of a spacious guy. I like minimal design. So there I was getting a huge airy space, and I like to watch sunsets, and I still do, because ultimately I have to live there every day, right? And my family have to live there every day. So why compromise my these days it's like more work from home, it's a hybrid situation, right? So that can be compromised, but why compromise living a life for a office routine, right? So I think those were certain decisions that we said, okay, we need to live a better life rather than a better route to my office. So we thought we'll invest there, we'll live together happily. First of all, we should understand, we should define quality, like what exactly it is. So for me, it's like quality of life. So when I say that, it's not just the brick, or it's not just the material around me. It's more of the light, the spaces. There are so many other things. I would say Ankura Homes definitely has a better quality, build quality, but then what it has that others that were not offering to me was that space, was that greenery, was that side yard and then backyard where I can just enjoy my evening. I don't have to go to a cafe or any rooftop restaurant. So it has all those facilities there, right? People want to visit places, nature, etc., so that they want to again rejuvenate with the nature. So I thought, can we do that on a daily basis? And I wanted to find a home that gives me that. So Ankura Homes was all of that. So a huge difference between other homes and Ankura Homes. People want to have, we don't want to live in forts or towers, right? We want to live in homes. So when we say homes, it's like until it's sunset, can we just use the daylight, observe things at your household, and not you don't have to depend on LEDs and everything. So can we use daylight to see everything in your house? And that impacts a lot. The psychology behind it, it impacts a lot. The second part, of course, it's the tiles and everything. So in summers it's cool because the quality of the material is like that, it loses heat. If it's not directly into sunlight, it will lose heat, and the interior will remain way much cooler than the outside. So that thermodynamically thoughtful design. I think the design of Ankura Homes IQON West, it's like that. It's open, you have a courtyard. I mean, it's lovely. There's so many things that I can talk about. We love that place. The build quality is definitely awesome. It's a very well thoughtful design, I would say. I mean, see, as I said, build quality is one part, and then how thoughtful you are designing the experience. So I think, and by the way, I'm an experienced designer myself. I'm a product designer, so all those things are really, really important for me. The builders, thankful to the builders, they thoughtfully designed it, and it's awesome. So there are so many aspects when it comes to living, when it comes to buying a house, modifications, the buying experience, the sales experience, the transactions. There's so many things, and whether you want to go with a loan, whether you want to go with cash, there's so many aspects, and everything went smoothly thanks to the Ankura Homes sales department, and I think the finance department. They made it very easy for us. All that transactions, all those things, they helped us manage it very smoothly. So we're really lucky that sort of a support is there. So it was amazing. So I have been talking to my friends, my colleagues who I admire. I would love to have them in my circle, in my proximity. So उनको तो मैं बोलता ही हूँ कि this is the place I think you would like to invest. See, there are two aspects of buying a home. So it's not always you have to live near to your office. Your office changes, right? Your workplace cannot define how you and your family will live. I think that's a very bad bargain. I would say when you are buying a home, think about the people that are living there. My convenience matters, but then it has to be a collective convenience. The overall living, I would say, if you weigh it with like, okay, I have to go to office, it should be nearby, but if you weigh it with a very wonderful living, I think it's pretty heavy. The wonderful living is pretty heavy in terms of that. So for people, I definitely want to recommend them living in such a place. It's a dream. There are so many possibilities that you can do. You can think around if you have kids around, so they'll have enough space to grow. By the way, like the Ankura Homes villa to that space ratio is lower, which means people have more common space rather than other villas. So that's one point. you have kids, right? So I think the best schools, they are 10 to 20 minute radius, in that radius, and there are multiple options. It's not just one type of course. All those schools are international schools, and they have IB course, international baccalaureate. There's so many. CBSE you will find. If you want to go for an option where you want to have just joint entrance exams, so they have Narayana, they have Chaitanya there. It's pretty near. The Chaitanya, I think it's like walking distance there. And by the way, when I talk about facilities, so we were talking about like vegetables. So it's important to have, I am a vegetarian by choice, and you cannot just rely on few vegetables and then say I'm not getting all the things. So vegetable is a huge variety of things. It's when we talk of vegetable, there are so many options. It's like so many options, and usually we don't have those options available in the city. And one of the reasons is the quality of food that you eat. It lowers down over the course. But there we have Shankarpalli Sabji Mandi, and fresh vegetables, all sorts of vegetables are available. So we can cook all of those things in our home because the vegetables are available. So that's a major plus point. Better quality air, and then the living. So those are basic necessities, and then the psychological space it gives you, it's like amazing.